Hi, hello guys, welcome back to the channel. I know that it has been a minute since we've recorded anything new on this channel and posted. So hi, it's me, Julie. Obviously Carrie's not here with me because she doesn't live here in this state. So it's just me today, but I'm bringing you a DIY video because I have recently found a couple of fun things at Goodwill that I thrifted, obviously, to DIY, and I'm really excited about it, so I thought I'd bring you along on this journey. I will eventually get to letting you guys know what is going on with the channel. It is not dead. We are going to be coming back with it, and I'm going to give you those details a little later in the video, so stay tuned for what's going on with that. But for now, I will show you all of my DIY supplies and we will get started because I've been itching to get this started since I got all the stuff, which was yesterday. So let's go. I have 3 projects that I am going to be doing today. All of them seem fairly simple. Obviously I haven't done this before, so I can't say for sure, but they seem pretty simple and straightforward. So yeah, I will show you the supplies that I have so we can get started. The first thing that I'm going to be doing is spray painting a couple of things. So here's what I've got in front of me currently. Let me stand up so I can get a little of a better view. So as you can see here, I have a mirror. Hello. So I have a mirror. There is a picture inside here that you will see later. That is a currently upside down picture frame. I've got some tiles. I've got a piece of plywood. I've got a staple gun that I borrowed from my mom, some spray paint, some like glue bonding stuff. I have this, which is actually like a key holder. These came off. I just took it off so I could give it a good clean. Here's my other spray paint. But yeah, this is most of the supplies that I'm going to need for this project. So basically the 3 projects that I'm doing, one of them is the entryway key holder thing that I'm gonna do. The other one is gonna be the mirror, which involves the plywood. And then the third one is going to be the picture frame with the picture that I have printed out. Yes. That is everything. The key entryway holder thing is probably not going to be 100% finished today because I do not have everything that I need for it, but I will probably include it in this video once I buy or purchase the stuff to finish it. So anyways, let me get started, I guess, on the spray painting. Alright, I am outside, obviously, because I'm not going to be doing spray painting inside. But I have got my frames and I've got some sandpaper, so I'm first going to give them a very light sand and then I will spray paint them. I'm going to attempt to set this up and get a little time lapse of doing this and hopefully not spray paint my camera in the process. Also, I have them laying on a rug that I don't care about, so obviously it's going to get spray paint on it, but it doesn't matter. Alrighty, let's get started. The spray painting is done, at least for now. I'm gonna let it dry and then I'll check it to make sure it doesn't need another coat or I didn't miss any spots, but it is done. I do recommend using the correct face protecting like masks because obviously the fumes are pretty strong and stuff like that. I did not. I wore just like a regular mask that everybody's wearing right now, which I know obviously is not very thick or anything. It doesn't like protect you that much from fumes, but I pretty much just like held my breath the whole time I was doing it and got out of there quickly. But I would definitely recommend purchasing the correct stuff for that. Anyways, so while that is drying, I'm going to do like some busy work. So these tiles, I am actually using these tiles individually. So as you can see, they are connected, but I did confirm with the worker at Lowe's that I can just cut these apart and then I'm just going to use them individually. So I'm going to be doing that and then probably just prepping some other stuff, maybe clean the mirror one more time, little things like that until that stuff out there is dry, since that's like the main stuff that I need. That was a lot easier than I thought it was gonna be. I don't really know what I was expecting, but they cut really easily. Now the hard part, which is probably just gonna be more tedious than anything, is gonna be going through them and getting rid of like the excess, like I guess glue or whatever that is on the sides, because I'm gonna be lining them up in a row and then around, like basically around the mirror. And so I probably am gonna need to get rid of most of that. So that's gonna be the fun part of all of this. I am going to do that off camera, so I will catch up with you when I am done. I am still going strong with the projects. I did run into a little bit of a hiccup, which I think I have now solved the problem, but I will show you. I have the mirror and the tiles laid out, and somehow the tiles didn't like quite fit exactly, even though I did like the math and the measurements of the tiles and the mirror and the board and all of that, and I thought everything was gonna fit, and I thought that the tiles should fit like nice and exact, but they don't quite. So I've had to come up with an alternate plan, which is to do like a slightly like different design because they don't line up exactly. So I had to in each corner leave like a little bit of a gap. I don't think it looks too bad. I think it'll be fine. There is also going to be like a slight gap on each side, not as bad, like it's not gonna look as bad as this. I'll like obviously make sure that I line it up nicer once I like lay it down on the actual board. But yeah, it doesn't fit exactly. So with that being said, since there is a possibility of slight gapping on the board, I actually did go ahead and decide to spray paint the board black. So it is drying. I just did that. But I just figured if it's black in the background, there will be less chances of it like showing through of just like wood, and it'll look nicer. So I've moved on to the next project, which I'm really glad I picked this color because I really like it. It's called Peacock Blue, if I didn't already say that. But here it is. I'm sure you probably could have assumed that it was a picture of Luna, but yeah, this is the color. I really love it. The next thing I need to do is this insert, which will obviously be on the inside of the picture frame. When I do it, is not going to be leopard. As cute as leopard is, it's not staying leopard. It doesn't go with everything. And so I was going to paint it a different color. I've been debating on what color to paint it. I have a lot of acrylic paints, so I could just use acrylic paints and kind of do whatever color I wanted. So first I was thinking a fun color, maybe a light blue, maybe a light pink. But now that I have it sitting here and I'm looking at it, the picture is a very like natural like picture. Obviously the only color in it is really Luna's harness. So I don't know if it's boring or not, but I'm kind of thinking I might just do it black. Because if I do it black, it'll kind of bring, I don't know, it'll like blend with Luna, because Luna's black obviously. And I feel like if I paint it out around the outside of this black, I don't know, I just feel like it'll bring it all together because Luna is a main part of the picture and she is black. That is my reasoning behind that. Also, if I do it black, I can use spray paint instead of acrylic paint and just really quickly spray paint it and be done with it. So that's probably what I'm gonna do. I'm probably gonna think about it for a minute or two longer and then decide, but I'm leaning towards spray painting it black. It's a bit later now. The plywood is dry and I have started setting everything up. So what I did is I arranged these initially on here and I put the mirror in place. I marked where I want the mirror to be with just some chalk pencil on there. So the next step is going to be to glue that on to there. I'm a little bit nervous because this is like the, I don't know what to call it. This is it. I'm gluing it on, so there's no turning back after this. But I think I'm pretty good. So I've got my little sponge that I'm gonna use to spread the glue around, and then I'm probably just gonna use like a towel and then some weights on top to get it to stick, and then I will glue the tiles on around it. And yeah, we'll see how it goes. Wish me luck. All right, I am very close to being done with the projects. I'm currently waiting on the glue with the mirror and the tiles to dry. I'll show you that in a second, but I wanted to show you the two like basically finished projects, at least for now. So this is how the picture frame turned out. I really like the way it came out. I'm happy that I went with the black. I think it looks really nice and it just works really well with the picture, and yeah, I'm really happy with that. This spray painted really nicely, so did the frame. I really like this color. I already said that, I know that. But yeah, that's the finished product for that. And then this is the entryway key holder thingamajig, whatever you want to call it. Obviously, it just got a coat of spray paint for now. Here is the mirror. Like I said, just have some towels and weights on it. That's a little sneak peek. That's probably going to be like a few hours before I can actually show you, because I don't want to risk sitting it up straight and just having something fall off of it. I'm going to come outside real quick and show you the hooks. So this is the hardware that I was talking about. Sorry, it's in the sun trying to get it to dry. I actually just spray painted it with that color that I really like to see how they turn out. That way, if I do end up using those, woo, you can't see me. That way, there we go. That way, if I do end up using those, the color will be cool. And I don't know. Anyways, that's that. I'll come back in a little bit to show you the finished product with the mirror and make my little announcement. Two things that I have to say. First, I wanted to make note, just, I don't know why, but just to say it, but this video was actually recorded in September, even though it's being posted the first week of December. Just thought that little information would be, I don't know, fun little fact. Okay, everyone, I have the finished product of the mirror sitting in front of me on the floor. I picked it up and nothing fell off, so that's always a good sign. But yeah, I guess I'll show you it. It's definitely not perfect. I'm not gonna point out what I think is not perfect about it, because then you and myself will just fixate on that. So I'm not gonna point that out, but I'm going to show you because I'm pretty pleased with it. Yeah. Here it is. So, I mean, I think it's pretty good, especially considering this is the first time I've ever done anything like this. So yeah, like I said, it's got this like kind of different little pattern or whatever to it, just because the tiles didn't fit exactly how I was wanting them to, but that's it. That's the last project that I have to show you today. I'm going to go and set up the camera somewhere else so that I can sit down and tell you guys the exciting news and end this video. Alright guys, so I hope you enjoyed this little DIY vlog. Disclaimer, if you didn't already guess or realize, I'm obviously not an expert, so if I didn't do something the way an expert would do it, or if I did something in a weird way, don't come for me. I'm just doing something that I think is fun and I thought I would share with you guys. So, to the exciting news, however, as of next week, there will be vlogs posted, and they will involve both Carrie and myself. So that's exciting. And as of next week, it should be a regular weekly thing once more. What do you think of this, Luna? Yay! Vlogs! Yay! Videos! And this is Luna, if you wanted an update on Luna. Here she is. Anyways, so that's the exciting news. I'm excited. I hope you're excited. If you're not subscribed, please subscribe down below. We always love interacting with our subscribers, and yeah, come say hello to us, give us video ideas, ask us questions, do all those fun kinds of things. Yeah, that's about it for now. I hope you enjoyed it. Please give it a thumbs up if you did, and hey, I'll see you next week.